Hello everyone, welcome to King Kong Cantonese. Cantonese is difficult for non-native speakers to learn. One of the major obstacles is that there are a lot of tones. Today, we will give a brief introduction to the 9 tones in Cantonese. There are more than 10 romanization systems of Cantonese in the academic field. In our videos, we will teach based on one of the most commonly used systems, Jyutping. One Cantonese character corresponds to one syllable, which consists of an initial, an ending, and a tone. For example, Jyutping, which literally means Canton language put together sounds, or Cantonese phonics. The number in the end of each syllable signifies the tone which the syllable will be pronounced in. In this video, we will only focus on tones, and other parts of the syllable will be introduced in later videos. Now, let's look at how a tone affects the meaning of the same syllable. We will use the syllable fun as an example. Fun, 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 fut, fat, fut. The syllables are different for tones 7, 8, and 9. We will further explain the reason in the next video. Did you see how different the meanings become with just changing the tone? Let's look at another example. One day, you meet your Hong Konger neighbor when you are heading out for fishing. Your neighbor asks, "Where are you going?" You would say, 我去釣魚. If you mixed up the tones and said, 我去釣魚, your neighbor would be like, "What the hell?" To conclude, it is very important to learn the 9 tones properly. As we should now know, there are 9 tones in Cantonese. This diagram shows the relative note of each tone. Don't be afraid of the complexity. We will slowly talk through each tone with examples in the following videos. For better understanding, we have divided the 9 tones into 3 categories: flat long tones, flat short tones, and rising tones. Flat tones stay on the same note, which are demonstrated by horizontal lines in the picture. Flat long tones sound longer. They include tones 1, 3, 4, and 6. Flat short tones end early. They include tones 7, 8, and 9. Note that tone 1 has the same note as tone 7, tone 3 has the same note as tone 8, and tone 6 has the same note as tone 9. Remembering these will make it easier for you to learn later. Rising tones are tones 2 and 5. Actually, they are not just rising. To be specific, they rise after a small dip. This categorization is made for the purpose of simplification. Classical teachings have a more complicated classification, and we will not go into that. Cantonese is a difficult language, but we hope our simplification will help you learn Cantonese easily while correctly. Now, let's start with the first category, flat long tones. As we can see from the picture, tones 1, 3, 4, and 6 are flat long tones. So how do the 4 of them differ from each other? It will be easier if we correspond each tone to a musical note. So, mi, do, re. Using the syllable fun, let's try to put the words into the correct notes. Focus on the tones first and read after me. So, mi, do, re. Fun, 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 fun. Now, these 4 single words may not make sense to you. Let's try to put these 4 tones into a short conversation. This conversation happens in the situation that one knows the roots of the other and checks his progress. For the purpose of learning the flat long tones only, we will omit the subjects which are not always necessary in conversations. Try to cross-check these words with their respective musical notes if you find it hard to read them. 邊度未去 So re re mi 邊度未去 運動場 re re do 運動場行到去邊 Do mi mi so 行到去邊士多 re so 士多 士多 is actually a direct translation of the word store from English to Cantonese. As an international city, Hong Kong Cantonese has a lot of phrases that are directly translated from foreign languages. If you want to know more about them, tell us in the comment section. Now, let's learn some more words from each tones. The following phrases are composed of two syllables that both are read with tone 1. 返工 Again. 返工功夫功夫開心開心 The next is tone 3, which you may reference as the musical note mi. 再見再見興趣興趣過去過去 Tone 4 has the lowest note, do. 麻煩麻煩完全完全黃堂黃堂 The last tone, tone 6, has a note between tone 3 and 4. 運動運動地道地道賴尿賴尿 Now, let's mix up the tones again and learn some more short phrases. 行路行路去邊去邊過嚟過嚟遲到遲到 Hope you've enjoyed our video. Tell us your feedback or any suggestions. If you know other easy ways to learn the 9 tones, share with us in the comment section. If you like our videos, don't forget to press like, subscribe, and the bell to get notification for the coming video release. Bye bye!